Week 1 of the fantasy football playoffs are in the books. In the freaking books. What's cracking, everybody? Thanks for checking out another episode of Flawless Fantasy Football. Hey, man, check it out. Congratulations to you guys that either won in your leagues, advanced, or to the special ones that won here in the Flawless Fantasy Football Listener League. Now, as we all know, there were two lucky individuals. I can't say lucky. They really deserved it. They had the bye week in the Flawless Fantasy Football Listener League. The number 1 seed, Canoa Built, and the number 1 seed, Beantown. Nice try, Canoa Built. And the number 2 seed, Canoa Built, had the privileges of having the bye week and rested and watched. And saw the number 3 seed through the number 6 seed take battle. Now let's talk about the number 3 seed and the number 6 seed's match. Number 3 seed was known as BD. Went up against the number 6 seed, Waiver Wire Jesus. And in sound fashion, known as BD pulled out the convincing win, 134 to 116, won by a whopping 18 points. Really, that's pretty close to what I'm going to get to in a second. Won by 18 points in a nice decisive victory over Waiver Wire Jesus. So the number 3 seed, Mr. Team known as BD, will advance to the semifinals. Let's talk about the number 4 seed, Freshly Squeezed, going against yours truly, the number 5 seed, Sir Flawless. And this was a close match. It went all the way down to the wire. I mean, to the last minute. And Freshly Squeezed pulled it out, 130 to 94. I'm sorry. I had to do that. Yeah, but check it out. Congratulations to Freshly Squeezed. Look, pounded me with a nice 36-point victory. Tyreek wasn't playing, so my team was like, hey, go ahead and let him pass through. So, hey, look, now we're on to the semifinal rounds where the number 1 seed will now play the number 4 seed, the lowest actual seed that's still that's active. So Beantown will be playing the number 4 seed, Freshly Squeezed, this coming week in week 16. And number 2 seed, Canoa Built, will be playing the number 3 seed known as BD. All right, guys, this is the waiver show, but I want to talk about what happened and what transpired, and be able to congratulate team known as BD and team Freshly Squeezed. And I'm hoping that these two matchups between the number 1 seed Beantown and the number 4 seed Freshly Squeezed, along with the number 2 and number 3 seeded teams, Canoa Built and known as BD, I hope they are awesome games, and I hope they're close. And it's good. I hope you guys' management's decisions are the best. I'm gonna tell you one thing, Mr. Freshly Squeezed. Keep leaving people in your lineup. You want to give it away? Trust me. I'm sure. I'm sure Beantown will take plenty good advantage of that. Pay attention to your rosters, gentlemen. Okay? It's playoffs time. Nobody's getting no courtesies. Nobody ain't telling you nothing. All right? You got to care about your team. You got to want to stay on top of it. Period, point blank. Earn the W. I mean, you crushed me, you know what I'm saying, even without it. So I'm glad it didn't matter. But hey, guys, better put your best foot forward, because trust me, they're coming for the title. The Flawless Fantasy Football Listener League title. Hey, look. The person that's gonna get it is gonna earn it. I can tell you that much right now. So I'm excited to see. That's what I'll be looking forward to. Well, as far as with you guys, but I may or may not have. I don't know if I even told y'all last week. I think I don't know if I even made a video. I don't know if I talked about it. Okay, but I was number 4 seed over here, 5 seed over here, starting the playoffs, and I was the number 3 seed. I was the number 3 seed in the Going Postal Work League. And so I had to play against the number 4 seed. Right? Yeah. I'll let y'all know how that happened, what happened with that in tomorrow's video. Not going to talk about it right now. That's for tomorrow. But listen, I'll tell you this much. The guy put up a 25 points on me with Raiders defense on Thursday. So I really didn't stand much of a chance. So it's fantasy, you know. But I came back and smoked that boy. Oh, damn. CMC. Come on. Had the number one overall pick. CMC. And I've never had CMC before. I couldn't stand CMC for the longest with Carolina because he's glass and stuff. But I knew what time of day it was when he came to San Francisco. I came back and won. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I want to get into it. Let's jump into the waiver show real quick. Again, congratulations to you guys, and I hope you guys have a great competitive games this weekend. I'll be watching. Everybody will be watching, actually. Let's get into quarterbacks. You know, if you're going to stream some quarterbacks this week, here in Week 16, you have some great options. Baker Mayfield lit it up. I think he had like 40 fantasy points, man. I was looking at this dude like, dang. Baker was yamming that thing, man. Proud of him. He's really showing that he's a franchise quarterback now. He'll be over there for a minute. And Joe Flacco, he's just slinging the ball around 40 sometimes a game, man. Mid 40, 45, 46. He's throwing that thing around, so he has opportunity. He loves throwing it in Njoku and Cooper. Nice inside game in Houston. I can see Flacco still giving. I just think he got a high floor. They ain't running the ball over there like that, you know. So they dumping it down four catches. Hey, Flacco is a great streaming option, and if Stafford's still out there, which he probably not in your competitive leagues, he's somebody to be looking at. I would say Browning, but you either gonna have to rock with him and roll with him if you got him. Like I played him in my list. I played him in my work league. He put up a 24 or 25. But now that Chase is gone, how would that work? So, I mean, playing against Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh, you know, they get thrown on. But he still has weapons. He got that one guy, Brown, that he could dump it down to. So he'll get cheap yards. So we'll see what happens with that. Again, we'll talk about that in detail with Going Postal Work League. We'll talk about that tomorrow. That's tomorrow's juice, not today. For running, so those are my quarterbacks are Baker Mayfield, Joe Flacco, and Stafford/Browning. But I prioritize the other two over there, if you like those two. Or just rock with the guys that got you there. You want to have that loyalty? The majority of you guys already got people that you're hardcore and that's going to get you there, and you're going to push through with them. So, running backs. Ty Chandler. Now, obviously, he already got picked up, you know, after Alexander Madison's injury. So he's likely picked up in any type of competitive league. He ran hard. He ran good. He was, I want to say he's explosive. He was running real hard. He reminded me of that one runner. He played for Seattle. God, he was glass too. I forget his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. And he was a hard runner. Not Christy Michael. But he was glass too. Can't think of it right now. But he runs real hard. I want to say almost like a big Isaiah Pacheco, maybe. It almost seemed like he's just running hard instead of rushing, if that makes any sense. But he definitely had a great year, great game, and he's explosive. Number 2 is Justice Hill. Justice Hill, ever since the unfortunate Michael Keaton, just joking, Keaton Mitchell injury, and that sucked because I was at my peep's house when I watched that, and I saw when it happened. And I was like, oh, he done for the year. And I rewound the TV, and my dad and my uncle, dad and my cousin, they couldn't see it. It was like, oh, let's see what happened. We ran like 4 times. Like, y'all can't see that? His leg went back like that? And I finally caught it at the frame, and I showed it. I'm like, yeah, he's done for the season. So, and it sucks because it seems like that team Baltimore, like they're cursed or something, man. Every time they get a legit running back over there, lays it down. That's unfortunate, but Justice Hill's going to step up. He was already getting getting clock anyways. They play against San Francisco Monday night. So, the waivers got to be done in most leagues on Tuesdays. So I believe I am my first waiver. And I'm gonna block my competitor in the work league, going postal work league. He had Key Mitchell, um, but I'm sure he's gonna try to pick up Justice Hill, but it's not gonna happen because he's a higher seed than me. So I get first dibs, and I'm gonna pick him. So yeah, keep away. Might even start him. No at flex. I don't know. But yeah, so make sure you can do that. Keep away if you need be. So keep that in mind. We don't know how much volume you're gonna have. You suspect that San Fran may be winning, so it'll be less Gus Bus in. So we'll see. Who's next at running back? Jared McKinnon. Now they're saying Isaiah Pacheco may be coming back, but this is going to be his first game back. So how much is he going to do? Jared McKinnon's still doing Jared McKinnon things. Trust me, I got him in the work league. I'd have had him in my flex last 2 weeks. Touchdown, and he had 2 touchdowns. He had passing and a passing touch. He had a passing touchdown along with another touchdown, and he scored last week as well, the week before that. So he just scored 3 touchdowns in 2 weeks, and I played him with confidence. So McKinnon, Chase Brown, I don't know if you want to trust that. I think they're going to use him more dumping it down the ball. He's very explosive, but, you have to really be stretching for that. And Zamir White, we never know if old boy going to miss another game or not, but he ran well, scored a touchdown. So keep an eye on that. All right? So Ty Chandler, Justice Hill, McKinnon, Chase Brown, and Zamir White. Wide receivers, Noah Brown. Noah Brown was the number 1 receiver for the Texans this week. I think he had somewhere around 80 yards in the score. Now, Nico Collins was trying to come back, and he was working out. So he might be back this coming week. And the quarterback possibly be coming back as well because he missed due to the concussion. So that should be a good game. That should be a good game there in Houston. So Noah Brown, Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel scored 2 touchdowns. Curtis Samuel, he do love Curtis Samuel, and he's legit for what he does. A slot receiver that can get up, that can get some juice in the slot, and he has a rapport with the quarterback. And number 3 is Dontavius Wicks. Now, he had like 96, 97 yards receiving or something like that on about close to a handful of catches. You got people laying down over there. Jaden Reed laying it down. He got nicked up later on in the game. Got to check out his injury status. And he's also had 4 catches over 19 yards. So the guy is explosive, been taking over all the Christian Watson plays. So now if Jaden Reed's down, that means he's going to even get more targets. So I believe Dontavius Wicks is a very good play. He's somebody I've heard about for the last few weeks, really like making a buzz, and now he has even more opportunity going up against Carolina. Now Carolina's Carolina, but they ain't rushing the ball over there like that, and Love is playing well. So if the opportunity is there, Dontavius Wicks can be somebody you put in if you're in the business of that, and if you have that space for a wide receiver. So tight ends, Hunter Henry, if he's out there, he's been balling. He got a little nicked up, so keep an eye on that. And Tucker Kraft, so he actually scored as well. Tight end landscape is the tight end landscape, so you can't get around that. So add and drop accordingly with all the players, but take who you want at tight end and who you feel good about. All right, you're in the playoffs. Make it happen, guys. Make it happen. You got to be convicted with these players and don't second guess. Like when I put my team in, it's like, hey, this is it. This is how it is. This is the team I'm putting in there, and I don't second guess it as much as I normally would do. Just put it in there. Let's go with special teams and defense or DSTs. A DST that I love and I'm actually playing in my list league. I'm playing in my work league is the Green Bay Packers defense. They're playing against Carolina. Everybody, it's a good play against Carolina. But it's a couple other plays out there, like playing Chicago versus Arizona. Chicago defense been legit. Check out their points. And playing the Colts against Atlanta. Atlanta barely, it was a rainy and wet game, but Man, you can't be going over there losing. You can't be losing to Carolina. Can't do that. Nasty. And 9-7. I cut that kicker cool. Because he was sick too. I cut him. He only had 1 point. And the kicker I picked up had 8. And missed the field goal too. I ain't like it. Seemed like they had one of the magnetic balls that went over there, but I ain't gonna get into that. I won regardless. So the DSCs I like this week are Chicago is Green Bay against the Panthers. Chicago versus Arizona. Arizona's just Arizona. Arizona's trash. The Chicago defense been playing well. And the Colts defense against Atlanta. That's it. He got to hit them sorry teams, man. He got to hit them sorry teams. So, again, congratulations. Wish you guys luck. It's been a great season. We almost at the finish line. I'll drop a video tomorrow and give you the information on the Listener League and what happened. Oh, sorry about that. On the Going Postal League. Kind of tired. And I'll give you also let you know what the waiver wire did, what I did in the waiver wire. Because I made some moves on the waiver wire. I made some moves. I'm actually favored to win, but you know how that goes, So I wish you guys luck and continued success. And again, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Flawless Fantasy Football, where you hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. It ain't over yet. We got the playoff challenge coming after this. We're gonna take advantage of this whole season, guys. Flawless Fantasy Football. See you in the next video.